Here's why I think Predator, Killer of Killers, will suck. And it has to do with this guy, Micho Robert Rutari. Have you seen the films that he previously written? Every single one of his writing credits have a lower score on IMDb. We're talking about the same guy who came up with the story about Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus. How the hell did he get a job as a writer and director at fucking Disney? Since we're talking about a guy who worked at the Asylum. You know, the independent film studio that ripped off many films. This is why I'm worried that this film would ruin the Predator franchise reception. Simply because it came 3 years after Prey. The reason why many people liked Prey is because we haven't gotten a good Predator film in a while. Since every installment after the original film is either mediocre or straight up awful. Why would Dan Trachtenberg let an amateur filmmaker write and co-direct this movie? Since the last film that Micho directed and written was this obscure TV movie back in 2016, and no one gave a fuck about it and got a 2.8 score on IMDb. And his Rotten Tomatoes page isn't even better, as all of his movies got a lower audience percentage. They literally hired an amateur.to direct a Predator movie that's animated. Fuck you, Dan Trachtenberg, you made me drop all of the extreme anticipation that I've built to see your next Predator movie by hiring a guy who works at a company that rips off movies from Hollywood. You've killed all of the goodwill that this film could have potentially have for me to go and see it. Now I refuse to see it more. You could have got anyone to write this film. Disney could have hired someone with their money, as they're the biggest movie corporations in the fucking world. Instead, they hired this guy who hasn't made a good film in his career. They literally take the lazy and cheap route with this movie. I lost all faith in Predator, Killer of Killers. It might look epic, but I have no faith in the writer. Tell a compelling story.to write interesting characters.to have a good structure in his writing.to write good setups.to do anything good on a writing level. He will be the main reason as.to why this film will suck. I have no fucking faith that he's going to write something good. The only reason as to why some people would like this movie is because of the animation, the voice acting, and the action scenes. But I promise you this, they're not gonna like the writing. They'll probably not gonna like the characters. Even if Killer of Killers possibly turns out to be bad. Predator, Badlands will come out 6 months in theaters. Plus, it'll be written by the same writer of Prey and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Killer of Killers comes out in 30 days. So, I'm going to keep my expectations very, very low on this one. Heck, I'll be surprised if this film turns out to be good. But for now, I still see it as a possible awful film. Do you agree, or am I just overreacting? Please leave your opinions in the comments.